It's posh. I can be posh if I want to be.
She thinks sun-dried tomatoes is fancy. And I've got to say, I got a right bargain.
And we are just checking out some motorhomes to hire. Welcome to a new vlog. Good morning, Nick.
Give me the bloody key!
Good morning, Grumpy.
I'm leaving you.
Welcome to a new vlog. We're on our way out already.
Fashionably late.
Well, yes. We are going to the York Designer Outlet to meet Nick's mum. Not seen her for a while, well, not since we got back from Florida anyway. She was going to go to the York Designer Outlet and then come to the lodge, but we just said, well, why don't we just meet you at the York Designer Outlet?
She gets stressed over navigating.
Yeah.
She asked me today what sat nav she should use.
What's
She's been using Google for a year.
We always tell our parents and all our friends or anybody who listens, always use Google Maps. It's built into your Android phone.
Even if you know the way.
Yeah, or Apple Maps, presumably. We don't know what it's called in Apple. Just use the inbuilt one, it's always the best one. And we've told Nick's mum multiple times, bless her, and my dad. And then Nick's mum messaged this morning, which is the best sat nav to download on my phone?
It's like, I just
already
wanted to
built in.
slap my forehead and like, you just give up.
It's already built in. Use the Google one. We always use it. We've got it on right now. Even if we know where we're going, we put it on because it shows you live traffic. Anyway.
And reroute you around it if there's a problem.
Anyway, I digress. We're off to, I always call it MacArthur Glen because it used to be MacArthur Glen, York Designer Outlet. Just going to go for a mooch. Don't need out, don't want out.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Just going to go for a look. And maybe have a nice green tea and some protein and salad. We just got here and Nick's mum thinks along the same wavelength as I do. Give her words out in a moment. She just texted and said, see you soon, are you having some lunch there? And I'm like, yes,
I'm sure you never told me
that. So we're here
Keep right.
at the York Designer Outlet. And
200 yards, turn left.
Shut her up.
Bye Google, we don't need you anymore. And I've just seen a advertisement on a bus for the new Downton Abbey movie, which will be out by now by the time you see it. I think we're going to go see it tomorrow. We've waited 2 years for this, haven't we? Oh, however long
Better be
it's
good.
been.
It better be good.
I hope it's better than the last one. I was a bit disappointed with the last one.
It was still Downton, but it just had no story.
It was a bit, well, it did have a story, but it was a stupid
It
story.
was a shit story.
Yeah. Here we go. What's these places? Doghouse, gourmet hot dogs. Ooh.
Where?
There.
Shut.
Mountain Warehouse. Nick's mum's in there in 61.
So 61. Where's
So find that and we'll go find them.
Oh, it's a low resolution thing, this. So we're looking at these yesterday.
Nick's got a new thing in his head. He wants an air
It's
fryer.
popping up on Instagram and it's just influences
We'd
you,
only
isn't
ever
it?
use it twice. Nick's mum's
You
there.
wouldn't. We'd use it for steak and chicken and chips and all sorts. This is a bit big. This is overkill.
That's like a grill that you take camping.
Scott's got that.
Oh, hi Scott. I quite like the look of that one, 89 quid, that's not too bad, and it's quite petite-ish.
It'll fit a lot of food. You can get four chicken breasts in there easy.
Coffee time.
It's a cheesy tomato sandwich just because it's got a fancy name. Do you want to go to McDonald's?
Is it too posh, Gail?
No, it's not the case of posh. I can be posh if I want to
She
be.
thinks sun-dried tomatoes is fancy. Chicken kiro or gyro.
Lovely.
I think.
I almost sat.
Now I've got chicken like good in my ass.
I almost sat next to the fire, but your mum couldn't join us there.
Right, so the last time I had one of these was in World of Coffee.
Yeah, I know that. Let's have a look at it.
A lot less in it. Oh, it tasted of salmon now, actually. Try it. It's alright. That's new. Bergamot, lavender and rosemary. That's definitely new. And that's new as well. Eucalyptus, but that smells a bit sweet, so I'm not keen on that one. Oh my God,
You don't need any.
This is new as well.
You
Lily
don't
of the
need
Valley,
any.
Jasmine and musk. Oh no. Oh no.
I'd love my own man cave. I need to build an extension onto the lodge and get my own man cave. So now there's a 42nd East Bakehouse.
Let's go and have a gander.
Look at this. I could just eat that. I'm not going to lie. Could just eat that. Wow. Look how...
Cookie dough
look at that.
donuts. Right. Hiya. Cookie dough.
Nick's mum's trying some shoes on. Nick's enjoying the experience
Shoelaces.
immensely. No.
Healthy eating. Healthy eating. Right, we've just said goodbye to my mum.
Came out for nothing. Going home with all sorts of stuff for Nick.
I got a t-shirt, a new smelly, and an air fryer. I don't know why. It just started popping up on Instagram yesterday. And I've got to say, I got a right bargain. I do love a good deal.
You do find good deals as well. I'll let him
know.
tell you about it later. I'll drive home to the lodge. You can go off on one about your new air fryer,
Should have been.
which will be used twice and then never again.
The RRP should have been 144 because it's a 2-in-1. I got it for 71. Bargain.
Thought we'd stop off on the way home at this little cafe just over there. That little wooden cafe which we've stopped at before.
It's called Fimber Cafe.
Fimber
which is
Cafe.
Just down the road from Sledmere. Now,
Ooh.
we have a bacon and egg slice, which looks too delicious to say no to. And then I've also got a sultana slice, which is basically the next one down from date.
Which
So,
is, oh, we're sharing
we're
half
going
and
to share
half.
half and half, yeah.
So we've got, what is it?
Bacon and I can't remember what I just said.
Bacon and something.
Bacon and something. Oh my God.
It's like a pot pie in a pasty.
It's nice and salty because it's bacon. And then we've got a sultana slice rather than a currant slice. We have sultana, currant and date.
A nice cup of tea. It's too cold out there. Where are you?
Behind you.
We've made it back to the car with the cups. We'll take them back in a minute. Nice cup of tea, that actually. We always say it's nicer when it's in a proper mug, do you know what I mean, rather than a takeaway.
Yeah. Well, because it keeps it warm.
That meat pie was a little bit salty.
Yeah.
But it was okay.
It wasn't really meat.
And
They did have a sausage roll. They had lots of things. They had like Cornish pasties, meat slices.
Nick said, "What do you want?" So I said, "Well, share a sausage roll." So it came with a meat pasty.
Yeah, because last time we were here, you had a sausage roll. You're just boring, so I just got something a bit spiced up.
Too salty.
Right, that was a quick pit stop. We're on our way back to the lodge now. We don't think we need any dinner anymore, do we?
We've just had it.
I've got to say, that chicken gyro were absolutely garbage. It was literally just a flatbread with some dried up bits of chicken in it and some rocket. And that was it, wasn't it?
It was a bit poor.
It wasn't like chicken gyro that I've ever had. The one that World of Coffee was far, far better.
gonna say World
It
of
had
Coffee.
mayonnaise on it and kind of nice and...
I wish I was sat there right now.
Me too, actually.
I was going to say, I wish I was sat there right now in the heat with my neck fan on, complaining about the
Heat.
I wish
The
I was
weather
there.
is actually quite depressing at the minute. It's 9 degrees. We've not
It's
seen
only
the...
depressing if you'll allow it to depress you.
You're depressing me by butting in. 9 degrees Celsius outside, and we haven't seen the sun today at all.
The trick is to be happier no matter what the weather, especially when you live in the UK.
Did you read that in a Ruby Wax book?
Made it up myself. Back in the lodge, and Nick is going to open our delivery, which we have received. It is our new Muscle Foods box.
Oh, I was just updating, opening my personal shopping. Right, muscle food delivery. So we figured when we got back from Florida, we needed to lose some poundage. So I've ordered this time meal kits rather than the rice boxes. So we've never ordered these before, so I've absolutely no idea what it's gonna be like. So here we go. Oh, it smells nice. I can smell garlic. So So they're basically like
Hello Fresh.
they're like Hello Freshes for one. Although there looks quite a lot there for one person.
No, I can't remember.
Oh wait a minute, the chicken's separate, so the chicken's in there separate.
For 2 people, you mean?
No, I ordered 2 of everything.
Okay.
So that creates 1 portion.
Yeah. Okay.
So 1 chicken breast to go with that, presumably. I love how everything's just bagged, ready to go, do you know what I mean? So I got 2 of them. I got beef bolognese risotto, so presumably there's some beef in here. Let me just get everything out and then we'll have a look what we've got. Right, unpacked, all present and correct. So we have Singapore style chicken noodles. Like I said, I've got 2 of everything because these portion sizes I just thought would feed 1, but I actually think they'd probably feed 2 of us in each of these.
No, but but there's not that much.
Yeah, but you've got a chicken breast to put in it as well.
Yeah, but for 2 people.
So how many calories in that then? So for this would be, for the entire kit, 394 calories with the chicken.
For 1 person. Well, that's nothing.
With another 105 calories for the chicken. So that's basically,
Yeah, that's fine for a
that's
meal.
2 meals. And because I've got 2, I can just double everything up and do it as a, like I just cook once, but just double all the ingredients. So we've got jerk spiced chicken Kiev, spicy Italian sausage gnocchi, and you've got these Italian sausages in these little packets. You've got beef keema and mango chutney, which is basically, I think it's like an Indian kit or something like that. There's a little bit of rice, 2 of them. We have got beef bolognese risotto, which I'm actually looking forward to quite a lot actually, that. And then we've got here is the bulk roasted chicken and mushroom risotto.
So the question is there any of them that can be done in the new air fryer? I mean, any of the meats can be done, really, can't they? I mean,
Not really, because some
Well,
of it's
look at that.
risotto, some of it's
that
pasta.
meat's just put on top of the risotto, though.
Possibly that one, or possibly the spiced chicken Kiev, possibly.
Yep.
But I don't want to ruin a meal until I've actually
No.
tried the air fryer.
If you fancy using and trying Muscle Foods, check out our description below for a money off code.
Right, so we've actually gone through and put all the protein into the bags and wrote the not the sell by date, the
Used by date.
the use by dates on all the bags, so we know what to use first. So the beef tends to be the shortest, so we're going to use them first. It's going to be the beef risotto and the beef bolognese.
It feels like
thing.
old times when we used to do
It does actually. It
in
feels like
lockdown.
Hello Fresh.
So which are we having tonight?
We're going to have one of the
yes,
ones with the shortest
yeah,
dates.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
you
we've
decide.
got-
Are we going to have
Wait a minute, no.
beef
2nd of
bolognese
May.
risotto?
2nd of May.
2nd of May.
As well. Beef keema and mango chutney, or what? Beef bolognese risotto. Which do you fancy?
You decide.
This one. Beef keema and mango chutney. Only 10 minutes prep for each one.
Right, we'll have that one then
So I'll
tonight.
leave this one out. I do like an easy prep meal cooking thing because I'm not a good chef.
So these meals actually cost between £5 and £7 per kit, including all the meats and things like that, and the sausage and the beef. So
I'll show you Nick
basically
cooking
like
one
exactly
later.
the same as what we were having on HelloFresh. How many meals have we got? I can't remember.
It's quite a lot there.
I
Must be a full week's worth there.
think I've got 5 days, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days.
6 meals. Oh no, there's one here as well.
Yeah, that's including 6.
Okay, and then Nick's purchases today was he got a new T-shirt.
Raging Bull, which I do like because it's like the one that I had in Florida, was like a darker blue one. That was 16 quid in the outlet. Brand new flavour, or a scent or whatever, at the gift company. That was bergamot, lavender and rosemary. Never a fan of lavender, but you can't really smell it. And then obviously we've got our bargain Tefal air fryer. Now we said we got a real bargain on this, so it was £144. It was reduced down to 101, and then it was on sale at 89. And then on the MacArthur Glen website, they had an offer that knocked another 20% off, which took it down to 71. So basically, I got 144 quid air fryer for £71.
We'll show you.
And my mum loved it that much. She
She got one. We'll show you it being used at some point
Yeah.
and
Well-
tell you if it's any good or not.
I want to play with it first because apparently you can do buffalo cauliflower, you can do steaks in it. I always just thought it was just for fries, but I've been looking at recipes. You can do scones and buns in it. Right, it's time for tea. So I've opened both bags and the instructions are there. If you want to see how to make that, just pause it. So I'm now going to chop, assemble, boil, cook, whatever, and prepare that.
Get a move on then.
Right. Right, so basically the tomato, the onion, the garlic and the coriander have to be chopped first. I'm not even sure what this is called because it just says beef, keema and mango chutney. But what is it? Some kind of curry?
Curry? Well, keema, yes, a curry.
Well, yeah, keema I suppose it is, yeah. Right, the onions and the garlic gone in the pan with a little bit of oil. Cooking it for 3 minutes until they're a bit semi-cooked. Then I'm going to add the beef and cook that for a further 3 minutes. Right, they've cooked a little bit. I'm now going to put the beef in. So remember we're doubling up, so we've got 2 packs of everything. Right, that's cooked pretty nicely. I'm just going to add curry powder now. Both pots. Tomato puree, both sachets. And I'm going to add 200 mils of water. Right, so that's got to bring to the boil and then simmer for 10 minutes. So while the main curry is boiling, I'm just going to add the rice to some water. It did actually say use boiling kettle water, but I've had this heating up for the last sort of 5-10 minutes on a gas. Okay, the curry's now boiling. I just need to put it on to simmer and then pop in the rest of the ingredient. So the tomatoes are going in and that will just simmer now for 10 more minutes.
Could we perhaps not use the cilantro?
You can put as much on you want as you want because it's basically for garnish at the end. Right, the mango's going in. I've already put 1 sachet in before I turn the camera on, and then the second packet of beans are going in. There we go. I put them in a little bit early, so I've just got to wait for the sauce to reduce and then the rice to cook, and then we're ready to serve it. Right, ready to serve. So that's going to be a bit watery. And as I said, you don't get loads of rice, but as Lee said, that's the carbs.
That's true.
So this dish has 37 grams of protein.
So we are using what we showed you the other day, bowl thingy-me-bobs. What do you call them again? Like holders?
Bowl holders, like hot bowl holders, so
which
you don't burn your
Gillian
hands.
makes for us and sent us. So we're just gonna stick those on there and
We're gonna put them to the test.
Yeah, and hopefully it's very nice. And then we are doing a watch party. I think it's the first watch party of 2022.
And I think we've done one since we came back from Florida.
Whatever.
I think we did one.
So we're going to do a watch party. We're going to watch The Adam Project on Netflix. We've heard good things about it. I think it was Bazza who told us about it. I had seen it, but he said it's really good. It's got Ryan Reynolds in, so a bit of eye candy. And it's got time traveling. Nick loves a time travel story. So we'll see what that's all about.
Right, I'm serving.
Good.
I actually think, even if you just cooked 1 kit, there'd probably be enough.
It is quite a lot, actually, isn't it?
And then there's the coriander to go on. So if you halved all that, literally, if you had one of these bowls, you can share it between 2, but I think it needs a bit more rice.
The more food we've got, the fuller we'll be. Now, we don't usually...
Just because it's in one of them doesn't mean to say you're not going to spill it. That's just to protect your hands.
We don't usually eat at the sofa much.
I'm having a sweat on. You need to sit forward. You need to sit forward.
Testing these. Look at the steam coming off that.
I know.
I can't feel a thing underneath, so well done, Gillian. It's perfect. That food was beautiful.
Was actually quite really filling. I definitely think we could share that.
And yet you've got chips in your hand.
I'm not to eat, I'm testing my air fryer. So I'm going to put some chips in because that's all I've got. These have been in the freezer for probably far too long anyway. So I'm just going to spread them around. So they are frozen, so I just read the instructions. So on, chips, 25 minutes.
How do you know how long to put it on for?
Well, each program has a default, but you can adjust it up and down like that. So now then, I didn't quite get that far, and now you start it. Right, figured it out. So that's gonna cook for 30 minutes. Let me just open it briefly.
I never thought about the loudness of it, but it is quite loud, isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, it goes quite well in that corner as well.
It fits everything.
Yeah.
That needs clean.
Right, we'll be back in 30 minutes to see what they're like.
I love it. 8 minutes they're cooked. I didn't put loads in, so if it was like a full basket, it would probably take 30.
Let's have a look then.
But I've just literally, it's been on 22 minutes less, so it's been cooking for 8. They're cooked.
Are you sure they're cooked? Well, some
Well,
are actually browning.
They're cooked. I've just had one. They're like, and they're scalding red hot as well.
Let them cool down and I'll have a couple.
Right. Okay. Well,
I must say, I thought Nick would just like into another kitchen fad, and I'm like, oh, for God's sake, do we need something?
this is going to be revolutionary for us anyway. We're just talking to Nicky, and Nicky says he uses it all the time, like every day.
I must say, I'm impressed. They don't taste greasy. Like
No,
they would do from
I didn't
the
put
oven.
any oil in at all. You can put oil in, but I didn't put any oil in at all.
They're fluffy, light, and they just taste really nice. And it took 8 minutes. I'm impressed.
8 minutes. The oven wouldn't have even warmed up in 8 minutes.
I might be a convert now.
Can we get rid of the oven? I think we can. So there's enough room in there to actually cook a full chicken, and a full chicken takes an hour as well.
It's done them perfectly.
I know.
Proper.
I mean, there's only a few in, so it's going to cook them quicker. But if it was like, so if there were a lot in there, it would probably take about 30 minutes, and you'd have to keep taking them out and shaking them, I think.
Well, I must admit, my hands aren't even greasy.
Well, there's no oil in there.
They didn't last long.
There's one left underneath.
Where? You've got to go and clean that now.
Well, I'll let you do that.
Yeah, last. You've got to
get
test
used to
it
it.
perfectly.
You're gonna have to get used to cleaning it.
So, we're just about to watch The Adam Project
I'm off
on
to bed.
Netflix.
No.
It's about time travel. It's got Ryan Reynolds. I think you'll like it.
I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. Well, I want to know, but. What can I have, Ryan? I want to cook something.
Nothing.
I want to cook something.
We're watching this film. It's absolutely garbage, really. It's been...
Thanks, Barry.
Thanks, Bazza. Said it was good, so we chose this one. It's all right. It's kind of sci-fi, spaceshipy, shooty-uppy, but
Popcorn.
no, because I'm
Popcorn.
trying to be good since we got back from Florida. How many? Well, do you want to share one then?
Well, no, I thought we'd have 2 bags each. Of course, we'd share one.
What do you think?
Well, we are trying to be good, and it's full butter popcorn, secret American popcorn that smells and tastes of butter.
Forget it. You just taught me right out of it.
No, but it's nice.
So, yes, this film's rubbish. And
Should we turn it off and just pretend we're watching?
No, we wouldn't ever do anything like that. We keep going and we keep edit. What?
What? We never do that.
We've never done that.
I have. I've gone
You
to bed.
have, yeah, but
I've
I
gone
always
to bed
watch.
unless you do it.
Yes, you have.
Right,
So
I'm off to bed. Bye.
you go bugger off if you want. I'm going to continue watching it. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is always a nice, easy watch. So
watching it to see
if he gets
his top off.
there's him out. The Hulk has just arrived in it as well.
Ruffalo.
Is that what he's called?
Yeah, can't remember his first name. Somewhat Ruffalo. Hulk.
Hulk Ruffalo. It's the next day. Welcome to the next day. We are on our way to see Downton Abbey at...
Downton Day.
Thank you for interrupting. We are on our way to see Downton Abbey at the cinema. We're going to SeaWorld in Kingswood.
SeaWorld?
SeaWorld, thank you. In Kingswood in Hull. We've got about half an hour until we need to sit down.
And then half an hour of adverts.
Yeah. And then 2 hours of Downton.
Is it 2 hours long? I hope it's good.
Looking forward to seeing the Countess Lady Dowager again.
The Countess Dowager. I don't think she's a lady, is she?
Lady Dowager?
I don't know. You think you'd know after watching Downton 8 times?
So I'm hoping it's better than the first film. The first one was okay, but the story was a bit meh. If you've never seen Downton, check it out. I think it's still on Netflix.
Yeah. It's amazing.
We really enjoyed it.
It's not what you think it is.
We've watched the series about 4 times, maybe all the way through.
Yeah.
We just love it.
If you like Bridgerton, it's like a
non-funny version. It's
slutty
funny as
version
well.
of Bridgerton.
I haven't watched the second season of Bridgerton yet. I will get around to that at some point. So we're on his way. We'll let you know without any spoilers afterwards what we think to it. Here we are. I wonder if we can do some kind of like luxury screening.
All Cineworld's are Lux.
Lux.
That's why I picked it. Lux Cinema.
Not sure we've ever been to this cinema before.
We haven't.
Cineworld. There's a Hollywood Bowl just there. We're in Kingswood, and then I was saying, for a bit of lunch afterwards, there's a Brazilian there, but I think that'll be a bit much for lunch. So over there is a Nando's who do nice chicken salads. Right, we've got a seat. Not bad actually. They go back. They go back. There's only 4 people in the cinema at the moment.
2 of us and 2 of them's us.
And it's a really big screen. Let me show you. Quite impressed with how big the screen is. So we've been adventurous and got a bottle of water.
I get nachos next.
Right, we're out of the film and we've just nipped next door into Nando's. We're enjoying olives and waiting for our food.
We will give you a review.
Opinion.
We're still processing it.
The film.
Yeah, we'll tell you after we've eaten. We've processed it.
Right, food's here. We've got chicken burger each, some long stem broccoli, and some matcha peas.
Matcha peas. And since the last time we came to last time we came to Nando's, they now have the QR code ordering, so you can order at your table without having to go up and queue, which was a lot better, and it came really quickly. That Nando's beautiful. Came very quickly, and it was very delicious as well.
Can you make any more noise? I'm back in the car because in that cinema,
oh my god,
they had the aircon on like I've never felt anything.
-10.
It was. My hands were like ice. It was so cold.
So, what did we think?
Just getting the sat nav ready because I'm going to drive.
I'm not sure what to say.
I enjoyed it.
The trailer oversold it. I expected most of it to be, and when we went to Downton last summer, the woman there said, oh, very little scenes were filmed in the house. So we assumed that a lot of it was actually filmed in Spain. What I didn't realise... That's France, yeah. What I didn't realise is actually a lot of the sets that they did in the movie were actually created in a studio and not in the house. There was a few scenes in the house, but not much. They tried to toy with you with the storylines as well and tried to mislead you and then backpedaled on it as well, didn't they?
A little bit.
But there was a lot of rumours that we'd read. Where are you going?
Come wrong way.
There was a lot of rumours that we'd read about what happens in the movie before we actually went to see it. I read it last summer when they were filming it, and I'd forgotten all about it. And then it kind of just something big happens. So, is it that way?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Why are you going this way then?
I enjoyed it. It's one of those films that I know I can watch again and again. The first one I couldn't because I thought it was a silly story. It was just, I won't say anything, but it's more about the family, this one.
Yeah.
And
it progresses something that was done in the first one as well. A couple of storylines progress onwards, and everybody has aged so much.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Like, everybody's aged.
Yeah.
Hugh
Not me, though.
Bonneville, he's got super skinny, and Rosalind, she's definitely had a lot of facial work done. Either that or she's got really fat. But yeah, it was oversold on the trailer because you expect it to be so grand, like the villa in France, and there was very little of it actually filmed there.
Right, it's a while later. We've just been doing some stuff back at the lodge, and we are just checking out some motorhomes to hire, just for something maybe to do with the kids in the summer. It might never come about. We thought we'd just come and have a look.
We'll walk away from the camera.
So we're just checking out these. So this looks the biggest one here. So we're gonna just ask to have a look around and price them up. Something I've always fancied doing, just getting in a van and going around the UK. This is massive, this one. So that's a nice size one as well.
We're not buying a pissing camper van. We'll hire one.
We're just having a look at this one that's for sale.
We're not. Well, we are, but we're also discussing how we would modernise it. Before we even decided, we don't even want one. We just literally came. I like this blind. Look at that thing. Just like pull it down on a night.
We were just looking. It was just curiosity. I've always fancied travelling the UK in a camper van, and we just thought we'd look as there were one quite close. They showed us one to hire, the big one. I don't know how much that would be to buy because it's not for sale. It's
it was brand
just
new.
hire.
That would be 100 grand.
It was like luxury. It was beautiful. It slept 6 people.
TV,
electric beds going up and down, TV, shower, all sorts of stuff. And then they had one for sale as well, which we were just the one that I showed you.
we were actually almost back in the car, and I said, should we just have a look at that? And the first thing we did when we went in as well, I immediately went into DIY mode. Like, we could change the colour of this, we could reskin these, we could change this, we could change that.
Wouldn't they, maybe?
And then we were like, what the hell are we doing studying? So we are not buying a camper van.
If ever we did, we'd do like a van holiday first to make sure we like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Before we do any kind of buying, and it wouldn't be this year.
That's
so.
true, because we made the mistake once of buying a 10-man tent because we
Six.
fancied going camping. We used it once, hated it, and never sold it and never used it again.
Because the bed went down in the middle of the night, that's why.
When you get back from Florida, does anybody else just play Disney music in the car all the time? Or is it just Nick?
I played it before we went to Florida.
And while we're in
During
Florida.
and when we got back.
We're just currently listening to, what is it?
It's
A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes.
from my playlist, my Florida driving playlist. If you search for The Lodge Guys on YouTube, on Spotify, you should find it. I've made it public.
So we are heading back. Tonight's meal will be another Muscle Foods. I keep thinking we're doing it in air fryer, but we're not. Nick was desperate
Dying
last
to use
night
it.
to use it. It's like, what can I fry? What can I fry?
I might get some from the co-op actually when I go and get my parcel.
Nick's going to do that while I'm going to do some editing. At the time of filming, I've still got some Florida vlogs to edit. I'm halfway through an international drive one at the moment. What was I saying? Oh yeah, to the air fryer. I must admit, I probably said it earlier in this video, but it was yesterday, so I can't remember. I thought it was a fad when Nick were like, shall we get an air fryer?
You just thought it was a fancy chip pan.
Well, I just thought it's going to be one of those things that's just going to sit on worktop
Yeah.
and never be used and then get put in a cupboard like most kitchen things.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, as I said yesterday, those chips were the best tasting chips I've ever had in my life.
Just in your head.
And they were just like cheap, I don't know, Tesco ones or whatever they were.
Just Tesco French fries.
Yeah, from freezer. 8 minutes, I couldn't believe that. And I picked them up and ate them with my fingers. And I didn't even need to wipe my fingers afterwards because there were no grease, nothing on.
Didn't put any oil on at all. But yeah, saying that, you cook them in the oven, there's no oil either, so.
So, well, we can't use it anyway for a week or so until we've used all those Muscle Foods.
Well, we're actually going home tomorrow anyway for a week.
We are, because it's a bank holiday this weekend on Monday. So we're going to go out with the kids.
And we've got work.
Yes.
And we're doing fitting some loft boards for your Janine.
Yeah, we're going to try and board my sister's loft for us so she's got a little bit more storage space. Nick's doing a bit of editing over there, finishing some Florida vlogs. I'm just about to start getting this food together. We're having the Muscle Food beef bolognese risotto. So we've got 2 packs of it again. This is all the food. Last night it filled us because it's full of protein. High protein this one is again. So let's get this started.
So we just had to check the instructions on the Muscle Food website because there's a hell of a lot of portions there. How many calories is this?
500 and odd per portion. And I just want to, wait a minute, get this spoon and let you try this. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
It's like a beef stew.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Okay. It's like lamb. It tastes of lamb.
Beautiful.
Rather than beef.
I think it's really, really nice.
You don't usually get a beef risotto. It's not usual for a beef risotto. Chicken
Done
maybe.
a good job there cooking that.
You have? It's very not us. Let's put it that way. I wonder.
Yes. We are watching ourselves on the TV.
Well, I've literally just rendered it, so I'm having to.
Nick's been doing some editing.
Let me pause it.
I've taught him how to.
Did I miss that? Did I miss that?
I must say, again, that Muscle Foods is very nice again.
It tasted more stewy than
Than a risotto. Yeah.
It tasted more lamb as well. I could taste lamb.
Well, it was beef.
I know, but it tasted a lamb, like a lamb stew.
So I do quite enjoy it when I've got a recipe card and I can just.
I don't enjoy
Get it
messy
all in.
kitchen that you've just made.
Will you stop screaming at me for one? And number 2, I've just tidied the kitchen.
Only because I told you to. For 3.
Shut up. It was very nice, that meal. I do enjoy it when I have a recipe card and I can just cook it. And
I can sort that.
you know, it reminds me of
I
our
can give you a
HelloFresh
recipe card.
days.
It does actually, but I think it's better than HelloFresh though.
Well, it's tastier.
Well, not just that,
it's
the
got a-
portion sizes are like 5 times larger.
So we're going to finish the vlog, and the next vlog, we are going home. we've got lots to do. We're going over a whole week almost.
I'm not sure I feel about. I don't know how I feel about that.
We don't have to go home straight away in the morning. We can spend the day here.
We're editing.
Yeah, we're doing some more editing. We're still not finished the Florida vlogs. We've got 2 more to do.
3.
Then I have just called my sister. We're supposed to be going to Ilkley on Sunday with her and the girls, my mum and dad. But she just said it's going to rain.
Well, we're going to go to Lido, won't we? So you're going to get wet anyway.
What's a Lido?
Well, it's not something you float on a lake, on a pool.
What is it though?
Lido's an outdoor pool.
Have I seen it before?
No, but you had a conversation about it less than 48 hours ago.
Whatever. So we'll have to see. Nick will look on his weather app.
Lido is an outdoor pool.
And then Monday, we are going to go to, I think, Stand Edge Tunnel.
Going to rain.
Where apparently they're doing some things. They're going to have the pizza stall.
Oh, yes, the pizza stand that we went on Boxing Day. Not last year, the year before.
Thought you might like that.
Yeah. And you'll be liking it and all.
They're doing some, I don't know, boat trips and stuff like that, so we're going to get that in there as well. And then we've said many times we've got a lot of work to do next week, and I'm going to help my sister do some bits.
Keep mentioning it.
On her house. She's currently painting her bathroom. We're going to help her paint some walls. We're going to put some lofting boarding down for her, so she's got extra.
Set up a Christmas present that we haven't done yet.
Oh yeah, you know I forgot about them. For Christmas I bought a Ring doorbell.
So she could see the cat when she went in.
Not a doorbell.
No.
Ring doorbell I got her, and I got her internal camera so she could see the cat, but the cat's unfortunately passed away. But she can just use it to scare the kids, like talk over thing, like tidy your room.
Santa cam.
So we've got lots we're doing next week. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below, and we'll see you on a fun-packed vlog on the next vlog day, whatever that is.
Do you want a piece of bliss?
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes Sundays. That's our schedule. Bliss, what?
A piece of bliss.
What's that?
Hannah left him at Christmas. They're like little Bueno squares.
No, because I've had some chocolate tonight already.
Yeah, but these are Bueno. They're healthy.
See you on the next vlog.
Bye.